Farm girl here. Day 148 of the trail walk, and I got my grandson with me. Getting a little dark out here, so I decided to bring him along. But what I wanted to talk about was the 8 Democrats who caved. Don't you know why the other Democrats did not cave? They told the line because they know that getting a promise from Republicans mean nothing. And the fact that we need that health care, we need to make sure everybody has affordable health care, they needed to toe the line. They needed to stand firm. I can't stand a person who won't fight. I used to be a leader, and I worked at Ford Motor Company for 30 years. And I'm telling you, when it was time to fight, they always called me because I was ready and willing. And I used to tell everybody to stand firm with me. And I said, if you don't stand firm with me when we win, you better not say nothing. You know, because that's how I feel. Because every time I turn around, somebody wanted to complain. And they wanted somebody to fight for them. And they would call me. And I would come up, and I'd be the little dog in the fight. But I'd hold firm. I didn't care what they say. I stood firm on every issue. And then I would have people tell me, hey, the supervisor done this or the manager done that. Could you go and talk for us? And I would talk for my group, whatever group I'm working with. And then as soon as I decide to gather all the managers, all the supervisors, and start talking my stuff to get stuff right and using our union rules, do you know sometimes the people will say, it's okay, I ain't worried about it. Nah, I'm not worried about it. And it make it look like it's just me. Like I started something. Like I wanted to fight. But they actually called me and told me to intercede on their behalf. But then when all the managers come and start talking and start saying what they're going to do about it and how they're mad because I'm making some noise and I'm pushing back, then the person will say, go, that's all right. Let's just let it go. And I'm pissed. Because see, now it just look like me. So I started telling people, I said, you know what? If I'm in a fight or fighting for you and you back out, don't you ever call me again. I'm not a union rep. Never was. I'm not a shop stewardess. Never was. I'm not a representative of nothing. Never was, but I was a leader. And they knew any issue come up, I would fight. We had one issue where the company was giving people rated jobs out of order. I had one guy, he had 30-some years in the company, and they let a guy with 14 years go over to the pilot plant first. And I'm like, why is he going over to the pilot plant with 14 years, and you got people waiting with 23 years, 28 years, 30 years, 19 years? And I